So here with Pam today, and Pam and I met a little over a year ago, right?
A little over a year ago, yeah.
Met her daughter. I got to work with her daughter. I'm still working with her today. And I really, Pam, want to kind of get your take on your experience so far.
Before I say anything else, 150% definitely go with Shane. Finding you has opened up so many possibilities for my daughter. She's opened her own business thanks to you. She traveled to Vegas. She was in the Nationals for Miss World America. I don't know what else to say except you're truly an inspiration.
Well, thank you.
Most positive person I've ever met. And I have that mindset myself. Every time there's a negative, I go, you know what? It's a negative. I'm going to learn from it. We're going to turn it into a positive.
Absolutely.
And you know what? Shane's favorite saying, what's the saying? Let's make it happen.
Make it happen. That's it.
That's what we're doing. So I'm truly grateful to you. I'm so looking forward to the possibilities. I think they're endless with you. And let's just see where it takes us.
You and many people give me credit for a lot of things, but ultimately, I feel that I'm only laying the path. I'm just creating a mindset. I'm, creating habits that take you in that direction. You have to find your way to say, okay, I'm ready for this. And, you were in a position to be ready, and so was Liz, and we ran right through, but she really did all the work, and she still is every single day. I'm just guiding and changing that mindset and knocking down obstacles, but she's running for the goal and nothing's going to stop her.
We've only known each other a short amount of time. It seems like a long, long time. That's not a bad thing at all. That's a great thing. But you're also my friend. You're not just somebody that we work with.
Absolutely.
So there's a connection there where it's very comfortable. It's very natural feeling. And that's kind of what made me say, okay, you know what? We're going to do this. I mean, the obstacles that she overcame.
Absolutely.
And you've seen her growth through the year, and it's amazing. I'm just super proud of her. I'm super excited, and I can't wait to see what she does.
A lot of times people look at me and say, Shane, you're doing all this. Like, seriously, what's in it for you? This is not all just you helping and you setting forth these paths and people running through them. In your opinion, what's in it for me?
Well, I asked you if you remember. I said,
You did. You were one of those people.
I am. I was one of those people. I did. Because usually somebody doesn't do something for nothing. They always want something in return. You are not like that. Your passion is to help people. You had said to me, I'm doing this because I want to. I want to help her. I like to help people.
Yes.
And the only thing that I asked from her in return is nothing monetarily. I asked her to give it her all. Take every opportunity that she has and move forward and give it her best shot.
Well, I appreciate that.
You ask nothing but for the work in return.
My legacy I want to be when people remember me is going to be that how many people came up with him. I could sit in my house all day long and I could do my business and I can do sales and make obscene amounts of money, right? But at the end of the day, people look back and say, wow, Shane and his team did this. So it's not that I'm not getting anything in return. I'm getting the satisfaction to know that those who came with me, those who showed a little bit of loyalty and work ethic and just positivity, we did it together. And what more could you really ask than that, right? So I do love to educate. I feel that I grew up in a very hard environment, and I didn't really have someone there to teach me. My father was a drug addict. My mother was a single mom, worked 2-3 jobs. I lived in a car when I was 12 years old. I mean, we did whatever we had to do. I started working at a very young age as well. And I didn't have someone that reached out and said, hey, let me give you a hand. I had to learn the hard way. And the hard way for me was breaking through every brick wall. I even created my own brick wall sometimes to break through by accident. So every hard lesson that you could possibly learn in life, I had to learn on my own. It was very difficult. So I've been blessed in life. I've had a few people that just dropped a few comments or a few lines to me that made me think that presenting these small little opportunities, but I made them huge. So for me to be able to pay back and offer these opportunities, again, all I'm doing is changing a mindset. I'm not giving you a job making $1 million a year. I'm not promising you to have this, work from home business making, for $19.99 if you act now, and you're going to make $500,000 this year. That's not what it is. I'm telling you that I'm going to teach you how to think differently. I'm going to teach you how to identify what needs to change. And from there, the opportunity is yours to take advantage of.
And that's what you always say to me. You said, and I'll say, I can never repay you for this. And you said, you know what? I just want her to put in the effort. Just put in the work.
Show me that it was worth it. That's it. Show me that the effort that I put into you was worth it. And, you know, listen, many others do that. And like, that's, for me, that's all the thank you I could ask for. Anyone out there that's considering, you know, should I work with Shane? What would you tell them right now?
He's the real deal. I haven't heard one negative thing about him. And you definitely 150%, no qualms, no second thoughts, work with Shane if the opportunity arises. You will have an amazing ride. And it's just going to keep on going. I'm one of your biggest fans. I can't say enough positive about you. There's nobody out there like you. I've never met anybody like you before. Actually, I've met a lot of people that are 100% the total opposite of who you are. So for me, this is like a dream come true to meet somebody like you.
Well, thank you very much. I appreciate that.